Greetings everybody, welcome back to Wager Talk TV. This is Pavlos to break down the match between Brazil and Norway. This goes on Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern. But before that, I got a 5% max bet going on Saturday. I got a 4% side bet going on Sunday. And I got a 4% total going on Monday with a couple of 3% best bets mixed in every single day. So head over to my page at wt.buzz/pl. You'll find all about them, and you can still get in on the World Cup All Access for just $99. You'll get all plays that I release from now till the end of the tournament. I'm gonna load a couple of futures on teams to win. Yeah, I mean, if you buy the individual packages alone, you won't see the futures, but if you're an all access client, you will see those futures. So head over to wt.buzz/pl and you'll see everything. Now, onwards to our free play, Brazil versus Norway. Huge game on Sunday. Again, 4 p.m. Eastern start. Let's look at the odds a little bit here. Brazil minus 210 to qualify. Norway plus 184 to qualify. For 90 minutes, Brazil minus 115 favorites on the money line. The draw is at plus 275. Norway plus 330 underdogs. The spread is set at half a goal. The total is set at 2.75. However, guys, I'm going to take it down a notch and go over 2.5 goals here at minus 130. I'd bet this to minus 140. If the only available line is the over 2.75, I'd get that as well. Guys, I think both teams get on the score sheet here. I mean, both teams to score. It's minus 150. That's also, actually, I love the both teams to score better than I do the over, because a 1-1 draw sent this match to extra time, and I wouldn't be surprised by a 1-1 draw, to be honest. Brazil versus Morocco was a 1-1 draw. Brazil versus Japan in the round of 32 was a 1-1 draw, but Brazil scored deep in the stoppage time to win the game. The Norway game versus Ivory Coast was a 1-1 draw. Then Haaland scored a goal, I think, at the 85th, 86th minute. So almost a 1-1 draw. Guys, I want to get paid even if this goes to extra time, so maybe both teams to score at minus 150 is the better option here. Not maybe, actually it is the better option here. But if you don't like to lay the juice, just go with the over 2.5 goals or the 2.75, because guys, both teams have excellent offensive lines. I think they can definitely hurt each other multiple times. And yeah, I mean, do I see Brazil winning 3-0 or Norway winning 3-0? I do not. I think both teams, I think this match starts at 1-1 basically. Now, if we're going to see a third goal, I do not know, but the value is there, guys. I mean, Norway in the World Cup so far, all matches were over 2.5 goals. All three matches in the group stage were over 4.5 goals, but group stage play and knockout play is totally different. And there is an interesting, scenario here where Norway's Haaland is going to be, who plays for Man City obviously, he's going to be up against Gabriel Magalhaes, who plays for Brazil. He's the center back, and he also plays for Arsenal. And we've seen, these two go at each other in several occasions when Arsenal and Man City played against each other. We saw them headbutting each other. I wouldn't be surprised if all it takes is a spark in this game, and I wouldn't be surprised if either player got carded. This is not going to my books. Maybe I bet this, for my personal bets, but just to put it out there, Gabriel Magalhaes to be carded is plus 300. Haaland to be carded is plus 500. Maybe I'll bet 1 unit on each player and a quarter unit on both of them to be carded. Again, this is not going in my book, in my all access, in my client plays, but I'm definitely gonna sprinkle a little bit just to keep it interesting. But the main bet here is, guys, both to score minus 150. Don't complicate it. I'd bet this to minus 160, minus 170. Again, if you don't have the option to bet both teams to score, or if you don't like it, you can go over 2.5 goals at minus 135. I'd bet this to minus 150. Or if you just have, Asian spreads or whatever, over 2.75 goals is at close to even money, minus 105. Basically what this is, the over 2.75 goals, if you have $100 and bet on the over 2.75 goals, $50 go to the over 2.5, $50 go to the over 3. So at 0, 1 or 2 goals, you lose the entire stake. At 3 goals exactly, half your bet is a winner and the other half is pushed. So you don't lose money, but you don't win the full bet. You only win half the bet. At 4 goals or more, you win the entire bet. So I do expect fireworks here. So yeah, I think worst case scenario, at least a half win if you bet the over 2.75 goals. So there you have it. 2 plays here before my recap. And 2 bonus plays. Before my recap, 5% max bet goes on Saturday, 4% side bet goes on Sunday, 4% total goes on Monday. I got a couple of 3% best bets mixed in there as well. So now you can find those at wt.buzz/pl. World Cup All Access is now $99. You get all plays for the rest of the tournament and some futures that are going to be available for All Access clients only that I'm going to load like today or tomorrow whenever I have the time. Onwards to a recap, both teams to score at minus 150, over 2.75 goals at minus 105. And, for those of you that can and want to bet cards, just look at Gabriel Magalhaes to be carded at plus 300, Haaland to be carded at plus 500. Good luck, God bless.